It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, you have found me on a Monday. That means, of course, it's a Metal Monday, but more importantly, for the second week in a row, it's a Dream Theater Monday. And it's a big one, y'all. The brand new single from Dream Theater, Night Terror, has been released. And like many YouTubers here that do reactions to music, I could not wait to get to this myself. I have not heard it yet. I have refrained, and I'm ready to get to it today. So thank y'all for hanging out with me to listen to some Dream Theater. So there I was, y'all, last week at right about this time. I was getting ready to do a Metal Monday episode featuring some Dream Theater for the first time since back in May of this year. And in that reaction, I heard A Nightmare to Remember from Black Clouds and Silver Linings, and I really thought that it was a strong song, especially with how the lyrics and the story came together with their musical storytelling. Wonderful tune. And I mentioned in the wrap-up that we were still waiting for information from the band about their upcoming brand new album, including the name of the album, the release date, potentially an advanced single release from that, especially with their 40th anniversary tour starting very soon in Europe. Well, they have been listening, apparently, because 3 days later, the band released their first single from the upcoming album. We learned that the album is going to be called Parasomnia, and their first single is called Night Terror. So that's the one that we're going to be looking at today. The song itself clocks in at just under 10 minutes. Makes sense for a Dream Theater song. And it brings back together perhaps the most vaunted lineup of progressive metal musicians in the history of the genre, friends, as this is the first new recording from Dream Theater with Mike Portnoy on the drums since 2009's Black Clouds and Silver Linings. And y'all, the Dream Theater fans, especially the ones that are in contact with me, have been beside themselves with excitement about this new single and about the new album. I have heard from countless Dream Theater fans over the past few days asking me, when are we going to get your reaction, Doug? And so I have taken good care to avoid listening to it until now, and I'm happy to dive into it today, and I can't wait, y'all. But first, I'd like to welcome a special new sponsor to the Daily Doug in Starzy Creations as the sponsor of today's video. About a month ago, I was contacted by the folks at Starzy Creations. They produce cutting-edge 3D laser-printed creations, and they sent these two custom pieces to us, and I absolutely love them. Y'all, these groove lights on my wall provide pop and pizzazz to my wall decorations. They're light and easy to hang, and they easily connect to power via a USB plug. I'll show you this one a little more closely here. This is the Faces of Doug, I guess, y'all. Isn't it cool? 4 different colors, and you can see here on the back there's an easy opening for you to hang this on the wall, and the power is just this little contraption here, and you just put your finger on it and it turns off. You put your finger back on it and it turns back on. You can even hold your finger on it and it gets brighter, or you can hold your finger down and it gets to a dimmer setting. Wonderful stuff, right? These are so awesome. I love having them on my wall for the decor and pizzazz that they offer. They're really great. And now they are providing custom designs based on your most cherished memories and photos. Their new Radiant Illuminations collection offers a unique way to showcase what matters most to you, whether it's a treasured family photograph or your company's logo, your branding, right? These pieces are more than just decor. They're a real statement, friends, and they turn your personal memories and your brand identities into these glowing masterpieces. So here's the cool stuff. Here is the great thing that the folks at Starzy Creations are doing exclusively for my Daily Doug viewers. 40% off site-wide. 40. You heard it from me, folks. It's wonderful. And the link is starzycreations.com/Doug. That's the one that you go to. It's down in the video description. Use that link to visit their site and do your own shopping. For the custom creations, there is a spot for you to upload your own custom image. They'll then prep and provide a proof for you before creating your radiant illumination. I want to show you how I am using this personally. This is a picture of my mom's beautiful Cocker Spaniels. And I sent this photo in and they provided this proof, and I can't wait to receive this and gift it to my mom. I'm sure that she's not going to see this because I don't think she's a fan of Dream Theater. But yeah, it's going to be wonderful, especially with the holiday season coming up, y'all. A wonderful way to provide some lasting memories and great cherished pieces for you and members of your family. Just use the link starzycreations.com/Doug, or use the promo code DailyDoug40. That's also in the description here. DailyDoug40, and you'll receive 40% off all of Starzy Creations products for a limited time, so act quickly. These are special, custom 21st century pieces of art as far as I'm concerned, and I'm really proud to be associated with this new and up-and-coming company. Go get your custom radiant illuminations from Starzy Creations today. Okay, y'all, with that being said, let's dive into this brand new music, shall we? We've got James Labrie on vocals, Jordan Rudess is on the keyboards, John Petrucci is on the guitars and backing vocals, John Myung is on bass, and Mike Portnoy is on the drums and backing vocals. I am going to be watching their official video that is also out for this song, y'all. I can't wait. So let's wait no longer. This is Dream Theater with their brand new single, Night Terror. Off we go. See, I have no idea where this will even appear on the album, so this eerie introduction might be the first thing we hear on the album. There he is. Okay. You get a tritone right off the bat. Yeah! Woo! E minor. I don't know what else I was expecting, but E minor. Flat 2, down to 1. Ayadam, me, re, do. That's sol, fi, sol. Ya. Flat 2 on the way down. Unison riffs. Yeah! Three, 4. They've been at 4. How about that? Victim dressed in white, headed for the slaughter. Angels cry for her tonight. What is going on with this? Back to the main riff. Take it, Jordan. That's the 5 back in the minor key. They went to the relative major for a split second, I thought, in the chorus. That was a smooth change of tempo, y'all. Metric modulation, pretty sure.
Drifting through sleep transitions, borderland state, swimming through waves, century twin condition. Without warning, I fall down the bottomless well. Flesh is crawling. I
need to claw my way out of this hell. It's not doing too well, y'all. Love the backing vocals. There's that slowdown again. That was cool. Interesting the way that they ran into that. Are they in a different key than they were in the first chorus? They went to A minor. That is slick. I love all of this, y'all. This is so cool. There's some 7 in there, there's some other stuff in there that I'm not quite catching. I love that they're enforced so much. It gives me a regular sense of headbanging. That's in unison, y'all. Holy shit. Absolutely incredible. long have we waited to watch John playing a solo with Mike back there backing him? How long have we waited? Y'all have waited longer than me, for sure. Okay. So they're in A minor. Awesome. G sharp in the bass, E major. Did they go to B flat? That's like 2 to 5 in the minor, flat 2 to 5 in the minor key. Eyes open wide, but I can't see. Really cool. Major key for Night Terror. How about that? At least a major chord. That's 6-2-5 in a minor key. And we come out of the dream. Smooth, y'all. Whew. I'm still a little bit under the weather from this past week, and I want to just scream out. My voice is going, "Don't do it, Doug." Holy moly. I think it was great. I think you could tell I genuinely loved that. It was a great experience. Really dark lyrically, but they've got some wonderful riffs in there. A little bit of everything that we would have expected from them. Some great guitar solos, some great bass work, the drums. Mr. Portnoy, welcome back, my friend. We missed you. That was wonderful. Mike's just got a flair for his drumming and fills and just the color that he brings out of all of the kit. It's a singular thing. You can just tell. You can hear it. Oh, yeah, that's Mike Portnoy drumming for sure. And that's not a bad thing, right? So the lyrics here, let me talk about this for a second. They're dealing with nightmares, with insomnia, sleep paralysis, right? Having their eyes wide open but unable to see. So with an album title of Parasomnia, I'm not sure what the para necessarily means, but the somnia makes sense to me, and I wonder if this will be an overarching theme of the album. To find out, I guess we're going to have to wait until February 7th when the entire album is released, or maybe they'll let a few other songs out early. And y'all, since my video on Monday, a week ago when we did Dream Theater last, I can now say that I am going to be at the culminating concert of their 40th anniversary tour in March. I got my tickets, friend. When the band comes back to Radio City Music Hall, I will be there, and I am absolutely pumped. I can't wait. I've seen Dream Theater now twice, and I've seen them with Mike Mangini, and I loved seeing them. They always put on a great show, and I've also in the last few years seen John Petrucci doing his solo tour, and Mike Portnoy was with them, so I got to see them drumming and playing together, and that's really when especially my buddy who's been a Dream Theater fan for as long as I can remember, was like, I know they're going to get back together. He wouldn't be coming on this tour if there isn't something going on, right? And he was right. I've also recently, in the last few years, seen Jordan Rudess on his solo tour, and I just can't wait, y'all, to see all 5 of these wonderful musicians on stage again, collectively as Dream Theater. Especially in a venue like Radio City Music Hall. It's one of the more anticipated concerts that I've ever bought tickets for. And I can't wait to be there. If you're going to be in New York next March, make sure you look me up and we'll party, all right? So rejoice, Dream Theater fans. The boys are back, and as far as I'm concerned, they're as good as they ever was. They're better than ever. And that was a really fun song to listen to groove to, and I can't wait to hear it again. But that's going to be all for me today, my friends. I thank you for being with me for this Dream Theater epic Important Metal Monday. It's been a wonderful ride. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.